Hey guys, this is Satyendra here, and I'm back after a long time with a cool feature available in Power BI, which is known as personalized visuals. Very often, as a Power BI developer, you might get into a situation when you share a report with your team, different stakeholders, and some of your users might want to see a slightly different views of particular visuals. Like for example, you created a area plot, but some of your users want to convert this into pie chart or in a bar chart. Maybe some want to swap what is on the axis. Other may want to just want to change the visual type, or somebody wants to change the color, add tooltip, or anything else, right? As many users are there, those many custom requirements you might get. Sometimes it is become very difficult because you cannot fulfill all those requirements into one visual, right? You cannot satisfy everyone. The functionality, the capability which I am talking about now, it's not new, it's very old. It came around in 2023. However, not a lot of people are aware of it, and including me. I also rarely use it, right? But this empowers your business users to explore and personalize visuals all in report reading view. They don't need creator or contributor access. They can adjust the visual the way they want and save it as bookmark and come back to it whenever they want. They don't need to have edit permission for the report or go back to the report author for the change or developers to the change. Right? Let me show you what I'm talking about, and then I'll show you that how you enable it. So for example, let's say I'm just sharing one of the one of my, demo dashboard which I have created in Power BI, right? Now over here I'm using a donut chart, then I have a pie chart. But let's say one user says it will be better if you can convert this into bar, or maybe other which user asks for you to change this into pie chart, right? Or maybe in the line chart, for example, this one. So whenever you get such requirements, right, as I mentioned earlier, it is difficult to accommodate those because at a time you cannot publish two versions, right? In order to handle that, Power BI came up with this personalized feature. And because it got introduced around in 2023, so you need to enable it from the desktop level, first of all. In order to do that, you can go to options and settings, then click on options. Over here, as soon as the another pop-up comes in, you need to go to report settings segment. And over here, you got a checkbox called personalized visuals. You need to check it out. And it says allow report readers to personalize visuals to suit their needs, right? For a moment, I'll just cancel this. I'm not enabling it. Let me cancel it. As of now, with these visuals, you just see this filter option and focus mode and other three dots. There is no other icon or header icon which appears over here. Let me go back to that settings. You need to go to file, then you need to go to option and settings. Then you got to open options, and over here on the next page, you got to go and select report settings. Over here, you need to enable personalized visuals and click OK. As soon as you do this, you will start getting another icon over here on all these visuals, right? As soon as I have enabled them, it says this visual can be personalized by report readers, right? But report readers and in Power BI desktop doesn't make sense because report readers are going to see this report in Power BI service. You got it right. Yes, you got it right. So what we need to do is we need to publish this report into Power BI service, and then readers or all the consumers, they can personalize this visual the way they want. They can change the color, they can change the tooltip, they can change the visual type, right? Now, before I go to Power BI service or publish this, Let me show you how you can control it. As soon as I enabled personalized visual, it got enabled for all the visuals on this page, right? There is an option over here. You can go to the page level settings, and on page level settings, if you turn this off, personalize visual, there is a property on the page level settings. You can disable it and it will get turned off for each visual on this page, right? So on page label, you can control it from this particular toggle button. If you enable, it will be available for all the visuals, and if you disable, it's gonna turn off for all the visuals. That is one way. Now, there could be another scenario, like let's say for three visuals, you want it to be enabled, but for one visual, you got a mandate that no personalization is required, right? You got a strict mandate that personalization is not required, not allowed for any user. And if that is the case, yes, you have the option. You got to go to the properties related to that particular visual. You need to go to header icon, and over there you will find personalized visual. You can turn that off, right? So this is how for a particular visual, I'm turning this off, right? Now, if you go back to the page for this particular chart, line chart, I don't have the personalized icon. However, for others, let me go to the page level options first. Let me turn it on. Yes. So on all three, like first donut chart, second pie chart, you got this icon. Even for this bar chart, you got this icon. However, for this line, you don't have that because from the properties, then header under header icon, I have disabled that. So that's how you can control it on the page level. You can control it for the visual labels as well, right? Hope you got it. Now what I'm going to do is I'll publish this, and then we'll see that how you can control or how you can use it on the Power BI service side. So I'm just trying to publish it into my workspace. It's gonna take a minute. We'll open demo.pbix. All right. Let me just refresh this page now. All right. Over here, I got my demo dashboard. I'll just click on it. And the icon which I was talking about, personalize this visual, that's available here. That's available here. That's available here too. However, on this visual, that's not available. So that's how you can control or you can view this on the Power BI service side. Now, one more thing. Because you see this icon in Power BI service, how would you change the visuals? So once you click as a user, once you click on this icon, it gives you option to change these many things. What is the chart type? Let's say I want to change this into bar. There we go. Then you can change the axes, you can change the legend, you can put tooltip, and some of the uh, properties you can change. You can change chart type, right? And you can bookmark it. So what will happen as soon as you will bookmark it or save it, it gets saved for just you because you are making the changes. For other users, it's going to be exactly the same. It's not going to change for them. So that's how you will change the personalization within Power BI service for yourself, for your visuals. Now, second thing is once let's say you change, you are able to see it as many times you want to go back to the original format of the dashboard. In case you want to do that, you need to click on reset this visual and it's gonna convert into the original format. That's how all the users who have the read permission, Once this personalization is enabled, they can use it for their liking or the way they want. I hope this feature helps you and your users. Do comment in the chat box or let me know if you want to hear about similar more features of Power BI. Thank you so much.